We are on a walk of the battlefield today. Hi friends, today we are at St. Matthew's Catholic Church, built in 1847. It is in Saltsburg, Pennsylvania. This is what the inside looks like now after a lot of refurb work by my new friends Albert and Angelo here. We're going to let them tell us about what's going on here.
Okay, this project all started over a year ago. My wife came up with the idea of rebuilding an altar that had been torn out many years ago. So my wife is this gentleman's sister, and we talked him into it, and he's a remarkable wood worker, and he figured out all the proportions and all the dimensions, from pencil marks on the plaster and marks on the floor, and a picture from 1947, excuse me.
I'm going to show you that picture right now. So that's what the photo from 1947 looks like.
Yes.
And these guys have rebuilt this by hand to look like
Angelo
that.
Made drawings and figured out the measurements, and we got started in June or July of last year. And it took us up until about 2 weeks before the anniversary date to get that built. But before we did that, we had issues with the floor over here that we had to replace floor joists, and we had to pour concrete to beef up the foundation and the floor. So we got that done. Then we started at Angelo's wood shop, and we started working on it. Like I said, I helped. Mm-hmm. Angelo's the brains here.
Angelo's the brains.
He's a mastermind, yes. And
you want to show us up here in the front some of the things that you've done.
Well, this is all brand new.
Okay.
This is all brand new except for the cross, the tabernacle, and some of the candle holders, and the statues, of course. And this wall was all deteriorated, just like that wall over there. And
that opens right up like that.
Yeah, there's a chellos inside
too.
It was all messed up. For my wife's birthday last year, I redid this wall, and then we started on the floor, got the floor leveled and beefed up, and we started on the altar. It took us 2.5 months to make this. But like I said, Angelo, he's the brains of this deal. He did such a nice job on it. And
these statues go back to the 1940s, is that what you said?
That I couldn't tell you. They're pretty similar to the ones that were here. So, but that's what we've been doing. And then after the celebration last year, we actually got pictures of this railing from a wedding that was held here.
So that goes back a few years.
That's Albert and Helen Kauchanowski, yes.
Okay, and how old is that picture?
Chuck, would you know?
I think they got married
In the 50s?
1950s, all right.
So Angelo took that picture and he designed the railing, and I think it looks perfect compared to the other one.
And great job on that. Let's do
And
that again.
that's what we've been doing. But it's something we'd like to keep this place going, get it fixed up even more. You know, you could have weddings, you could have funeral, whatever in
Sure.
there. And it is one of the oldest. Well, it is the oldest church in town. Is it correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So,
Are these windows new that are behind us here?
the windows, I don't know when the windows were put in. These aren't the original windows, but I mean, these are old.
Right.
And a lady down the street who was in England during World War II. And back during World War II, you could only go to the church and school closest to where you lived. So across the street was a Catholic church. And she went to the Catholic church and, you know, for the schooling and everything. And she said the nuns and everybody treated her so good. So we were talking about getting money raised to put glass in. Well, she came up with the money for the glass. So
Right.
it took me, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks to install the glass and clean the frames and everything.
Over Victor for credit at the electrical.
What's that?
Victor for credit.
And then we have a gentleman, he does the electrical work, and he's looking for new chandeliers and everything for us. Vic
Victor for credit.
Capretta.
And he did all the work for each other.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work over here, and it's all been donated. Everything in here has been donated,
Okay.
you know, and people, they love what we're doing.
Do you guys accept donations then for,
Yes.
for the work
yes,
you're doing?
Yes, we do.
Do you have a place online where we can find
No,
that? Or is it a phone
no,
number we
we
can
don't.
call, anything like that?
Tell them where they can donate in Indiana at the shop.
Yeah, up in Indiana, PA, Angelo's other sister, he has 2 sisters. The older sister is Christina Zucca. She's a tailor. Her husband passed a year ago. They were tailors up in Indiana, and it's Zucca Tailor Shop. And she's been collecting money
Okay.
because, like I said, we're doing this for his mom and dad plus their grandparents,
Right.
because they were fantastic people, you know. And we've been getting collection. I mean, not great amounts, but we're getting money to do everything, and our labor's free, you know.
Okay. Right.
So
We'll try to
yeah.
track down if there's a website or something.
Yeah, there's a plaque there that we had put in.
Great work, guys. Great work. We'll try and track down if there's a phone number or a website or something where we can get,
Okay.
and I'll link that to this video. So hopefully
Then
that'll-
last spring, Jack donated us those doors that came out of the Presbyterian Church, and we took them to Angelo's shop, and they were warped, twisted, and everything else. And Angelo figured out we had to disassemble the tops, cut them down, and redo them. So,
They look like they fit perfectly. Oh.
well, they were made now. Yeah.
Chuck was telling us this used to be a much narrower doorway too.
Yes.
Once upon a time.
Yes. But yeah, everything. I've had a great time doing this. I spend time with my brother-in-law. I've known him 55 years now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a long time.
Family time is good.
Oh yeah,
Family
yeah.
time.
But you can see all the pictures. There's pictures there of all the stuff that
Let's see.
we had to go through to get it to where it's at now.
Let's see. All right. Still got work to do, but what you have done looks fantastic.
We're proud of it. We're proud of it.
All right.
Keeps us out of trouble.
Absolutely. You want to show us anything on the outside or anything, or does that cover what you've been doing?
We can take a look at the outside of the
Yeah, you can take a look. We'd like to get a storage building made
Mm-hmm.
to take everything out of here that we can, to open it up. You know,
Sure.
so that's our goal. We have a lot of work we have to do, but that's our goal.
Well,
We're
thank you.
lucky we have a great town, good people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really do. You really do. Let's take a look outside.
Those doors are 2 1/4 inches thick. They're made with 1 1/8 oak boards.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
As we're talking about the width of these look new. They don't look like restored, and the thickness is massive. You look at a normal hinge. When they told me they put in these doors, I thought they were just off-the-shelf doors. I didn't realize they completely rebuilt. The paint
No,
kind of covers.
They're 150 years old.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for showing us the church, guys. Your work is awesome. You've done a great job here, and I know you got more to do. And we will link up whatever we can find for, hopefully get you guys some donations coming in for this. And
I
whatever,
appreciate
whatever we
that.
can do.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So thank you again for the tour. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. And you viewers have a wonderful day. We'll see you later.